a time delay between Canada and the U.S.
I know.
Greetings, you've reached the voicemail of Mike Chisholm. I cannot take right now. You can feel free to leave me a text message, or I will get back to you when I get around to listening to my voicemail. Hope you're having a fantastic day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you are finished recording, you may hang up or press pound for more options.
You're just making things worse, you know that.
I was going to pretend like I was a fan of his show. We've got a couple of viewers. They're really, this is probably the best. This is pure entertainment right here.
To everybody who is waiting, hi, I'm Darin. That's Mike.
Mike.
We were supposed to have a guest tonight.
Mike Chisholm. Chisholm.
Mike Chisholm. He's from Canada. And I texted him earlier today. I said, we still on for 7 p.m. Eastern time. And he never replied. And so now it's 7:23 Eastern Standard Time.
He lives in, as Darin said, in Canada, which is damn near the North Pole.
Yeah, and he's pulling this, I put 5 o'clock down in my planner. Is that my fault that you wrote down the wrong time in your planner? He didn't reply to my confirmation text.
And when have you ever trusted a Canadian? When we buy things...
The last time I trusted a Canadian was when I bought Bryan Adams' Greatest Hits.
When you look at if you're buying a book or something, it has the U.S. price and then a CAD. I remember the first time my kid said, what's up with CAD? And I was like, you don't need to worry. Nothing. That's America's hat.
Just leave it alone.
It doesn't matter.
America's hat.
That's not mine. I stole that. I forget who that... I don't know who... I think it was Robin Williams.
I'm going to call him one more time.
Okay. Pancake syrup?
Oh, yeah, because it just comes right out of the trees.
There's like rivers of it up there. Moose?
So many moose up in Canada.
More moose, I would say, in Canada. In 1 square mile of Canada has more moose than the entire state of Florida. In the winter.
In the summer, they all go to
Hawaii.
Hello, sir.
How is this my fault that you wrote it wrong on your planner?
I get it.
It's all my fault.
Because I don't want to hear those untrustworthy Americans.
Oh, no. It has nothing to do with anybody living below the 49th parallel. It has nothing to do with that whatsoever. No. This is my error.
Okay.
And it's funny, when you and I were texting each other earlier about the demise of your former vice president.
Yes. Dick Kaboom Cheney.
Message above it that said, "Are we still good for 7?" I didn't see that message. So I'm sorry, buddy.
Okay.
I'm driving home right now.
Okay.
We'll do it next week.
When I get home, I will have a studio. I did look. The second invite did come in.
Okay.
I checked my email while I'm driving, which is illegal.
Don't be doing that.
I've broken laws for you. I've broken laws for you, Darin Cox.
Okay.
And for Mike and for the Irritable Dad Syndrome, I've broken the law.
Okay.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, listen. We will catch you next week.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Do it next week. I'm sorry, boys.
Hey, Mike.
Stuff you can talk about?
Yeah. That's stuff that we're going to talk about next week. We're going to talk about 9 Inch Nails. We're going to talk about Rush. We're going to talk about maple syrup. Excuse me. We're going to talk about maple syrup. We're going to talk about Moose.
Anne Murray.
Bryan
Adams.
And the North Pole. And don't give me this shit about the North Pole's not in Canada. We know how you guys roll. So.
All right. We'll talk to you next week.
So, right. But not Nickelback, right?
No.
We're all on the same page.
All right.
That's very good.
That's good.
Everything's in good order. Thanks,
good.
boys.
All right.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Hey, Nickelback is dime and a half back up in Canada.
That's right.
I want that in the episode,
Okay.
and I want the...
You got it.
Yeah.
Why drink the milk when you can buy the cow for free? I think you're wrong. I think that's right.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, brand name comedy at discount prices. Give it up for your hosts, Mike and Darin.
Hi, I'm Darin.
I am Mike.
Welcome to Irritable Dad Syndrome, Cincinnati's comedy podcast. This is episode 282.
You know, the best thing about this being episode 282...
What's that, Mike?
...is that we're only 2 episodes from the best of year 5, right?
Right, yes.
Right.
2
2 episodes. This is the second episode after the... Try to keep up.
And
if you want to catch up with the podcast,
we are
it's
coming in
so easy.
hot.
Oh, we're coming in. No landing gear. It's There's a guy with the flares down there, and that's all we got.
Yep.
Look, if you want to catch up with the show, for the love of the Lord, do not start with episode 1.
No.
Do not start with episode 2.
No.
For God's sakes, don't
Don't-
start with episode 3.
Do not go back and listen to the
No.
Halloween episode.
Go back to episode 280. Listen to the best of year 5, and that will wet your whistle.
Oh,
ask
it
your
will
parents.
It will be so
Right,
wet.
and then you can follow along,
Uh-huh.
right? And once you're caught up from there, then you can go back and listen to the best of year 4 and then the best of year 3.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be important. You need to get a notebook and a pen, a reliable pen.
Oh, not just some.
Fountain pen. Don't
No,
try to be
no,
sexy with it.
no.
Get a Bic with a B. And you're going to want to take notes as you listen to what your favorite pieces of the best of years
Yeah.
podcasts
Yeah,
are.
yeah.
And then on a slow Sunday, when you got nothing else to do, you can go back to those individual episodes
And check those
and folloviate.
Yes.
And it's going to be wonderful.
Gonna what?
Excuse me?
Do they have to convert
Yeah.
before they do that?
My question is, what the hell?
Is that what they do? Is that what they do before the Martians put their fingers in their
You
butt?
gotta folloviate.
Gotta folloviate.
If you don't, you'll
Oh.
skid sideways.
Oh, but yes, yeah. Best of Volume 5 was so good. I've had people come and talk to me, and they were really impressed with how they said how funny it was. And I've had several people tell me how impressed they were that 5 years into this, we have that many things to talk about. So thank you for the people who said that. And thank you to everyone who's looking forward to listening to it and being with us. We were supposed to have a guest tonight, Mike Chisholm, who is host of the Letterman podcast. Mike conveniently bailed on us, so it's lucky that good old Darin here still has a backup rundown because I show up prepared.
I love Mike Chisholm,
He's
and
a
I'm not
good
afraid
guy.
to say it.
He's a good guy.
Even though he's a foreigner, I still love him like a brother.
He's a good guy.
He's happy. He's excited. I'm not a fan of the greetings on his voicemail. Greetings.
Hi,
You know,
I'm so Canadian.
just put your back in your pants.
Come on,
Just
have some respect.
Calm down. But I am really excited, and one of the reasons I'm really excited is that he has been so happy about the 9 Inch Nails tour.
Yeah.
Throughout my life, I've met people that like 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
And I always view them like a scientific specimen. I am one, by the way. Because
like 9 Inch
anytime
Nails.
someone likes 9 Inch Nails, you start to wonder, well, 9 Inch Nails is all over. Like, do you like the closer, I want to, like an animal, and
yeah.
heresy? Or are you on the dancey stuff? Or are you in the music soundtrack stuff? Or are you a weirdo like me who likes all
A little bit of all of it.
a little bit of all of it?
Yeah.
But I'm just
Well,
excited to talk to him about
But
it.
you and I are going to see 9 Inch
We are going to go
Nails
see them in the Columbus
in Columbus, Ohio, our state's capital.
at the Schottenstein Theater.
Schottenstein.
Man, the last time I was there, I saw the Game of Thrones live.
Okay.
Ramon Gewaldi. And you know who wasn't there? Ramon Gewaldi. So he was sick, and
Ramon Gewaldi.
they didn't tell us that until we're walking through the door, and there was a nice little printed out sign. Somebody popped up word really quickly. Sorry.
Ramon Gewaldi ain't here.
I think it said something like "Bro has COVID," and we have the substitute conductor.
Okay.
It did really well.
Oh, okay.
But still, the entire time I'm thinking, it's just not Gewaldi,
Nope, it's not
No.
Ramon Gewaldi.
not Ramon.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry that you missed that. But sort of, I don't know. I wouldn't know Ramon Gewaldi if he came in and kissed me on the cheek.
The problem with me derailing the podcast like I do
Like every
is
week.
that I often take it right ass over tea kettle into the woods, and then I look at you like you're supposed to rescue it, like almost like it's your fault. All over the
Well,
floor.
now what are you gonna
and look
do,
at you
Darin?
like, Darin, how are you going to handle this now?
Good luck.
Hmm.
You just put some sound effects in it, and just there you go.
Right here on PV15.
I want to talk about my neighbor, Chris Michael. I've about had it with him.
I'm
and
done
I
with
want
him.
to talk about Charmin toilet paper. So this is going to be a really good episode.
I hope you're not going to squeeze the Charmin.
Don't squeeze a Charmin, please, for the love of God. You know, I work for Antenna TV, and when I first started, they assigned me a promo for My Favorite Martian. Now, if you haven't watched My Favorite Martian with Bill Bixby, you got to go and watch My Favorite Martian. It is a fantastic show, and I'm down in my basement where my home office is, and I'm laughing my proverbial my ass off. And my wife would poke her head down occasionally. Is everything okay down there? I'm like, oh, these wacky Martians nuts, you know. So my favorite Charmin guy, the Charmin guy in the
Mr.
Charmin
Whipple.
commercial, Mr. Whipple, was on an episode of My Favorite Martian,
Mm-hmm.
and I work by myself, and I'm in my basement, and I said, quote, "Hey, it's the Mr. Whipple guy," to nobody.
Yeah.
And that story went nowhere.
Here's the deal.
Anyway, we're going to talk about Charmin later on.
I was a kid, as
Yep.
we all were,
I
when
also was a kid.
Mr. Whipple's talking about squeezing the Charmin.
Mm-hmm.
And I never understood why he was so obsessed with not letting people squeeze the Charmin.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, as a kid, maybe when I'm an adult, I'll understand it.
I
I'm
think
sitting
he
here,
had-
I'm fitty. I don't understand it.
I think
I don't
he
get
had
it.
some sort of mental disorder. No offense to anybody who has a squeezing disorder.
You just don't want people walking around the
Right.
store squeezing things. But I
Right.
would think toilet paper would be off that list.
Uh-huh.
You need to understand if it's going to chafe your buttocks.
That's right. But I don't know how squeezing it would give you that answer.
It depends on how you wipe your ass.
Well, okay.
Wow.
All right.
Full circle right into the toilet.
Again, Darin, good luck.
This is now on a Sunday afternoon. Darren's like, well, it was funny.
I'm the one who
but
agreed.
I can't put it in there.
I agreed to do the
You
podcast.
agreed to do it.
Yeah. Before we get into anything else, I want to talk about Netflix has a TV show called Nobody Wants This, and I am obsessed with this show.
What's it about?
I am obsessed, and it's a rom-com. It's unlike anything that most people would expect that I would watch, okay? Because I like a lot of crime dramas. I like comedies. I'm a huge fan of Longmire, okay? Detective out in the West, solving crimes and kicking ass and that type of thing. But Nobody Wants This is straight up rom-com, and it stars Kristen Bell, and I can't think of the other actors' names. But she is a woman named Joanne, okay? And she and her sister Morgan, by the way, Morgan is like the greatest character on TV in decades. Okay, she is hysterical, and she is a straight up mess, okay? I can't even begin to emphasize how great the character Morgan is on Nobody Wants This. She lights up the screen. She's hysterical, right? So I told my wife Libby, we watch a lot of TV shows together. Do you and Bess watch TV shows together?
On occasion.
Or do you watch your own thing?
We do both.
Okay.
We do both.
Yeah, I occasionally will watch something that Libby does not partake in.
Like Ed Gein. Nobody
Boy,
partake
nobody wants that.
or nobody wanted to.
I was gonna watch that, but
Don't.
that was creepy AF, as the kids say. So we had wrapped up a show, and then I said, "Hey, let's try this," and I put it on. God, am I sucked in? Okay, just totally sucked into the show. She falls in love with a rabbi, this guy named Noah. Okay, and Joanne is not Jewish. So there's a conflict. What am I supposed to convert? Are you able to have a relationship with the person who's not Jewish? Okay. And this guy, he is a fantastic rabbi. Like, if I was Jewish, I would want him as my rabbi.
Okay.
I cannot stress enough how great his character is. The only problem I have with Noah is he needs to shave his neck. The boy has...
A neck beard.
Yes. He has a throw tee. And it is ugly. And Libby and I both will be watching, and if there's a break in the conversation, we'll both say, shave your neck, Noah. But he's great. His older brother, Sasha, is hilarious. He's an idiot, a lovable idiot. Anyway, you and I have talked about having a second podcast, the other podcast, where we talk about work issues or issues with particular people.
Like Chris Hughes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm wanting to do a third podcast where we rewatch Nobody Wants This and then just talk about it for 3-4 hours at a time. I think I need help. I really, really do. Because there was 20 episodes, and we burned through it in about a week. And Libby would be like, Darin, do you want to, maybe save some of these for later? No. And I played the next one. And then I played the next one. And then I played the next one. Yeah. I have a problem. Nobody wants this.
Yeah, we're having a TV crisis in our house right now.
What's that?
Multiple facets.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Darin is out, and the kids want to watch it, and I'm busy.
Welcome to Darin?
Welcome to Darin. It's the It prequel. It's a show.
Oh, the clown with the balloons.
Yeah.
Pennywise. Okay.
The prequel to the movies. And it's on HBO.
It's called Welcome to Darin?
Darin.
Like D-A-I-R-Y?
No, it's not about milkshakes.
Okay.
D-E-R-R-Y is the name of the town.
Have some butter, little girl.
It would be an awesome
I
show,
don't
though.
want any butter. I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah, how about some mint chocolate chip?
That makes me fart.
Listen.
What?
So I'm not a fan of watching that.
Okay.
Then also on the other side is the Stranger Things, I guess, is going into its final season.
5th and final season.
And it's going to be on the big screen as the final show. And that's starting in like 20 days or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've always wanted to get caught up. And I've been informed.
That's a good show.
I've been informed that we're all going to see the movie when it comes out, which means now I have a deadline to get caught up.
All right.
And that's stressing me out because I don't know.
I don't know why they're doing that, because people are going to wait for it to come back to Netflix.
Oh, we're going to be at the theater.
Okay.
Theater.
All right. Yeah. So Millie Bobby Brown is on that show. She plays 11. But the cool kids call her L.
I'm just going to throw this out there.
Okay.
I saw, now, we live in the age of AI and Skynet.
It's artificial intelligence.
HAL 9000, Gumby, all this stuff. So take this with a huge grain of salt. Do you got a grain of salt to take this with?
I've got some in my pocket.
Bryan Cranston may reprise the role of Walt.
For what?
I don't know.
Where did you hear that?
On the Facebook. So you know it's true.
Well, if it's okay.
Yeah.
I know they're rebooting Malcolm in the Middle.
Really?
Yeah, and he's all on board. Which, God love him. I mean, he wasn't the main guy in Malcolm in the Middle.
He was in the middle.
Yeah,
oh wait, Malcolm. Malcolm was in the.
No, Malcolm was in the middle.
Yeah.
But Bryan Cranston's character wasn't the lead character in the show.
He was the dad.
Yeah. Who was Malcolm the lead character? Frankie Muniz.
Frankie Nunez.
Nunez or Nunez? Nunez.
Okay. Yeah. Both. You could probably say it either way.
I think.
And they're just going to assume you're saying it the right way.
I'm here with Frankie Muniz, and they're like,
It's like if you said Odell or Ogle.
Ogle.
I'm just going to answer to both. I don't care.
Mike Oglethorpe.
Yeah, Oglethorpe.
Yeah. So, but Walt, he can't.
I have no details.
Well, then why did
it was one of those big blue Facebook posts that said Bryan Cranston reprising the role of Walter White. It said he's open to reprising the role of Walter White.
Well, I've said before that I think they should do either another movie like they did with El Camino, like when the kids are old enough to receive their money, or, did Skylar, because there's still that, it's like, did Skylar go to prison, or did she, get off scotch-free?
Yeah, I think she's fine.
It's still up in the air.
I think she's fine.
No, it wasn't completely fine, because you remember spoiler alert, he gave her the lottery numbers. This is where are buried, and give that as leverage to get your ass free.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't know if Skylar went to prison or not.
We also don't know if Walt Jr. ever ate a meal other than breakfast.
That's right. This is Raisin Bran. I asked for Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah.
I love that.
So,
and we also don't know if Skylar's sister, Marie, ever shoplifted again. Did she ever wear anything that wasn't purple?
Did she ever learn that they were minerals? Damn it. Not rocks.
When we watched it, because we watched the whole series with the kids, and every time Marie would come on, purple, purple. Whoever yelled purple first won a prize.
Yeah.
This portion of Irritable Dad Syndrome is brought to you by Soap on a Rope. Apparently, it's still a thing, and it's making a comeback. Soap on a Rope is antibacterial. It comes in a multitude of fragrant scents, and it's the perfect gift for that special someone. Order yours now. Now back to you guys in the studio.
I am excited. The new Running Man is coming out in theaters.
It looks good.
We are excited.
Okay.
And I am doubly excited because I just read the book. Spoiler, well, actually no spoilers. The book, the original movie was based on the book.
And it was written by Stephen King.
Yeah.
Stephen King.
The original 80s movie was based on the book The Running Man in the same way that Harry Potter was based on Trix, It's for Kids cereal.
Yeah, I've heard.
It shares the title, and there's a game show. And that's literally it.
I've heard that loosely based
It's
really stretching it.
It's about as loose as you get.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
it is loosey-goosey.
Loosey, all over the goosey.
Uh-huh.
This one, apparently, and I just from the trailer, I recognize, when I was reading the book, I recognized scenes from the trailer. So this one seems to follow it pretty closely. It may be a little too closely because, and I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it does have an interesting ending. And I saw parts of the ending in the latest trailer that came out. So I'm like, oh,
Well, now, why would
they're
they do
going
that?
there.
Okay.
It's good. It's a good ending.
So you like the book, is what you're saying.
I love the book.
Okay.
And the book takes place, here it is. It takes place in 2025.
Okay, that's next
in the
that's
fall.
now.
In the fall.
Okay.
Things aren't going well with the economy.
Huh.
And the government's all jacked up.
Interesting.
Yeah, and people are poor. And the only way to really get money is to engage in these game shows.
Uh-huh.
In the original Arnold movie, it was The Running Man was the game show.
Yes.
In the book, there's tons of them. That's like what drives the economy.
Okay, you can
and
go on
you
like
try
Joker's
out,
Wild.
Yeah, you try out for them. So
The $10,000
if you
pyramid.
suck, they have game shows where it's literally you stand
Card
and
sharks.
someone's shooting at you, and if you dodge all the bullets,
Sale of the century.
your family gets like $100 for every second you stay alive.
Press your luck.
You're gonna keep doing that.
Yeah.
And then
I was gonna see how long it took you to stop.
and they go up, and then the big one, the super one
Did you hear that, Elizabeth?
Oh,
This
there
is
we
the
go.
big one.
The big one
I'm coming to join you, honey.
is the Running Man, and in the book and in this new movie, you have to survive 30 days with Darin, the world chasing you.
Usually you're the annoying one.
I know.
And this week I have like channeled Mike. And I'm sorry. 30 days and the world is your oyster. What?
What? 30 days for the entire world hunting you down.
Okay,
So you and me, we're not people that are going to like kill somebody or hunt somebody down.
Oh, I would.
But we would get money for tips. Like if we saw him
what?
running down the tips.
Oh, okay.
If we saw him running down the street and we called the popo and pointed it out, we get a couple hundred clams.
Okay.
Right? Who's not going to do that, especially when everyone's poor?
Oh, yeah.
And he has to film himself. There's no cameras following him. He has to film himself at different points and mail those in. Yeah, literally selfies. In the book, one of the selfies is of his ass. And he's just messing with them. He is a jerk in the book, but in a good way. He's like flipping off it's Rage Against the Machine, the movie.
Oh.
And it's going to be great.
Is Richard Dawson going to make a cameo?
No.
He's dead.
I think
I
know Josh Brolin is in it.
Okay.
And Glenn Powell is Ben Richards.
Okay. Did they get Arnold to make a cameo in this?
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't, because there's a tryout thing and there's some older contestants, and it would be kind of cool if he were one of the people that in the tryouts that doesn't make it, or one of the older commentators. That would be really cool.
Get to the chopper!
It's going to be an awesome movie,
I'm
excited.
Yeah.
More movie news. And then I'll be done.
Okay.
And I'll shut up. Okay. You can have the rest of the show.
I don't want the rest of the
Elizabeth and I, my wife, we went to go see.
My wife. What is that?
Sorry, right now editing Darin is going to look for the Borat clip. My wife.
This is my wife.
We went to go see Depeche Mode M.
Okay.
That's one of the best concert movies I've ever seen.
Well, according to Bess's review,
she said it was weird at the beginning.
Yes.
And I would agree.
Okay.
It takes place in Mexico, right? They did 3 nights in Mexico.
Okay.
They filmed, it's kind of like Rattle and Hum. They have like a couple of songs.
That was a U2 documentary.
Yeah. They have a couple of songs, and then they do some stuff, and then they do a couple songs and do some stuff and come back. That part where they do some stuff is like almost like a Mexican documentary on death.
Okay.
Okay? And they're tying together Depeche Mode's music with death. And it's very heavy-handed and dark in the beginning. And it gets lighter and lighter and lighter as you go through the movie until they're like laughing on stage and having fun. And it's a really cool transition. And the documentary portion about death is talking about how it's not a bad thing. It's a good transition. It's something to not welcome, but to like, don't be sad that it's happening. It's just the next stage.
Okay.
And everything's okay. And it just beautifully goes through that. The mood of the songs, the lighting, the colors they choose to use,
the colors,
the
man.
fact that they look like they're 90,000 freaking years old at the beginning of the movie, and then by the end of it, they look like kind of like they did in the 90s.
Okay.
The same. It's just different lighting and the way they do. It's a really cool movie. I really enjoyed it.
Normally, I'm not happy that I piss off people, but I pissed off some Rush fans.
Oh,
and I totally didn't mean to. A few weeks ago, we were talking about Rush going on tour, and I said that Geddy Lee and Alex Lifficy.
See, Darin, can I interrupt? Darin knows the dude's name is Lifeson. He knows that.
Like Liffison. I know his last name is Lifeson, but you know what? We constantly mispronounce words.
It's fun.
On this because we love mispronouncing things.
Yes.
That's our motto. We love to mispronounce.
And we don't know the definite. Still don't know what penultimate means.
No.
5 years, you think one of us would have looked it up? Nope.
Anyway, so Mike here makes a video of it, and oh God, the comments.
Oh,
Liffison? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, all caps. Are you serious?
yes.
My question is, what the hell?
We had so many comments on TikTok, on YouTube, and nobody ever comments on our Instagram.
No.
We had an Instagram comment go, I hope you know it's Lifeson. We had one person.
One guy says, he's got to be rage baiting.
Yeah, that guy got it. I went back and forth with him a little bit, and he thought it was funny.
I wasn't intentionally trying to do anything. I didn't know you were going to post the video, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun.
If you ever troll a music group, I'm going to make a video of that. Because it is comedy gold.
Well, yeah.
It draws so many people to the freaking podcast.
It worked with David Lee Roth fans, and it worked with the ZZ Top concert. Yeah.
2 of our most popular videos.
So, my apologies to Rush and their fans.
I mean, yeah.
I know it's Alex Lifeson. Mike and I are going to go see Rush.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll bring your binoculars. We're
going to be in the same state as Rush.
Just barely. We got the tickets that you could afford, which literally are, I think they're outside the stadium.
Yeah, they are.
We look through, there's like a little keyhole.
They're in a Denny's next door. They give you a picture of Rush. And then
a little flip book.
And then somebody comes by and plays Tom Sawyer on the salt shaker with a pair of forks.
We are going
for it.
We are fully in support of Geddy and Alex.
They should be able to have fun.
They should. My God, they've been best friends forever.
Yeah.
And you know what? Neil, I believe with all my heart and soul that Neil would have wanted them to be happy and to continue in the spirit of music, to keep the band alive. And I know Neil would want them to continue.
He absolutely would be heartbroken if they wanted to play music and they weren't because he's not here.
Right. God love him, and I'm thrilled, and I really am looking forward to this show.
This portion of our show is brought to you by Whoppers All-Beef Footlong Hot Dogs. Hi, I'm Dave Lay. And you know what? The other day, some guy asked me, "Hey Dave, how come I never see Whoppers All-Beef Footlong Hot Dogs in the store?" And I told him he clearly wasn't looking hard enough. Whoppers are made from 100% whole beef, have no fillers or preservatives. They're perfect for parties or a midday snack while folding laundry. Get a ruler and measure it yourself. If your hot dog isn't a foot long, they'll refund your money, guaranteed. Whoppers, America's favorite all-beef foot-long hot dog. Now back to you guys in the studio.
couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that I went to Chicago and that I went to the Museum of Broadcast Communications for the Johnny Carson exhibit, which was amazing. And while I was there, there was a big, there was appetizers. Okay.
Oh, what'd they have?
They had Chicago pizza.
Okay.
They had Italian beef sandwiches. Apparently, it's a thing in Chicago. And what was the other? The Chicago hot dogs. And then they had some other things. They had chips and some salsa and a lot of other things. And then there was a full bar. Well, not a full bar, but there was a bar. And so there was a guy there who, the best way I can describe it, was like me. Because I talk to strangers. A stranger is a friend you haven't met yet. So me and my two of the other producers in my department, my real good friends Alex and Todd, were at this party. It was a soiree. A lot of Chicago elite apparently were there. And so I was hobnobbing with some Chicago big shots. I have no idea who any of them were. And I mean, the mayor of Chicago could have been there. And I said, hey, you dropped your pretzel.
No.
This guy comes over and starts chatting up me and Alex and Todd, and he finds out that we work for Antenna TV, and he starts talking classic television with us. Starts talking about, he loved The Facts of Life and The Brady Bunch, and he really loved Happy Days and this show and this show, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we're just talking, and somehow we got on the topic of Tom Hanks. I think because Tom Hanks was on Happy Days, he was
Bosom Buddies.
He was on Bosom Buddies. He was also on an episode of The Love Boat. Well, this guy's wife comes over, and she gets in the conversation with us. Okay, this is when Alex and Todd conveniently slip away and leave me with this dude, and I can't remember his name, this dude and his wife, and they were really nice. So we're on the topic of Tom Hanks, and he says, I'm going to say something, I'm going to give a hot take. That's what the kids say. Yeah. An unpopular opinion.
Oh,
a hot take.
Did you say please don't?
I said. I had a couple of beers. I was actually interested to see what his hot take was, and he said that Joe versus the Volcano was not a bad movie.
I never saw it, but I saw parts of it, and I don't think it would be a bad movie. It's about Joe and a volcano, right? Meg Ryan was in it.
Meg Ryan was in it.
How bad could it be?
And John Candy was not in it. John Candy was in Volunteers with Tommy Hanks. So I don't remember enough about Joe versus the Volcano, but I remember not enjoying it. Okay. Anyway, but he is, I don't know how many he had in him, drinks.
Yeah.
But he is hell-bent on, it was not a bad movie. This is what this represented. This represented that. This was the situation. This is why he did that. He was justified.
If you need
he was justified in doing this.
If you need a clue book to get through it, it might not have been a good movie.
Well, his wife puts her hand on his shoulder like, it's okay, honey. It's okay. Right? Because he was getting a little hot over it, right?
This is how Bess gets when I start defending Raising Arizona.
What's to defend?
Well,
Raising Arizona is an amazing movie.
I don't want to get my blood pressure up. There are people. Okay. There are people that have problems with Raising Arizona.
Point me out, 'cause I will kick
I don't
their
talk
ass.
to them.
Okay.
I don't talk to them anymore.
Raising Arizona is
I'm on
a
probation.
masterpiece.
Did you ask him what he thought about Nothing But Trouble? And I know that Tom Hanks isn't in that, but I want a hot take on that one.
No.
Okay.
God, that movie. Woo. So his wife, to change the subject on Joe versus the Volcano, said, you know what, honey, my favorite Tom Hanks movie is Sleepless in Seattle. Okay. And then I got in, I said, okay, this is my problem.
It's not
with
a bad movie.
It's not.
But it's like, if you got all these movies to choose from.
Right. I stumped her. I knocked her on her butt. I left her standing there in her own tracks. I said, this is my problem with Sleepless in Seattle. Okay. What about Bill Pullman? What about him? Okay. Meg Ryan and Bill Pullman were a thing. All right. Meg Ryan leaves Bill Pullman for a chance at true love. She has not met Tom Hanks yet. She does not know that Tom Hanks is the person that she's meeting at the top of the Empire State Building. Okay. She has no idea. We know it, right?
Yeah, because we saw the movie poster. When we walked in, we saw that.
Yeah, we, the viewers, are watching this movie from the outside, and we know, of course, you're going to
meet
and want to get together with Tom Hanks.
The Space Needle.
Of course you are, right? But Bill Pullman, what was wrong with Bill Pullman? Good-looking guy.
Lone Star.
He was successful, okay? He was very kind to her.
He was the president of the United States.
He treated her with dignity and respect. He loved her. He had allergies, okay?
He's a little sneezy.
They made him out to be this asshole because he had allergies. And she left him for a chance at somebody that she has never met before. And that, and Bill Pullman was like, well, okay.
Well, it's because he's a good guy.
Because he's a good guy. I think that would have destroyed me.
Yeah.
If Libby decided to leave me for some person that she's never even physically spoken to or texted or what.
Because you sneezed once. Or you like Chris Michael.
Because I have allergies.
Yeah.
And that was my problem with Sleepless in Seattle, and I've never gotten over it. The lady who I was talking to, she's like, well, okay, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. My buddy Alex was getting ready to leave the party, and he says, Darin, do you need me to take you back to your hotel? And I said, yes, I do. Thank you, Alex. Yeah. And I said goodbye, and I can't remember the guy's name. The woman's name is Dorothy, which is my mom's name.
Okay.
But yeah. But that's my problem with Sleepless in Seattle. If you agree with me, go to IrritableDadSyndrome.com and say, yes, Darin, I agree with you. And if you think I'm full of crap, then you can tell me that too. But let me know. Let us know. We want to hear your opinion. I mentioned at the beginning of the podcast that I'm upset with my neighbor, Chris Michael. Chris Michael is, okay, on paper, he's a good guy. Okay, he is a patron of our show, and he has been a
patriot.
He's a well, I don't know about that. He's a patron of our show. He has donated financially to the show forever. So why am I talking bad about him? Because I think I'm getting tired of his crap. We were making a lasagna. Okay, we were making a lasagna the other day, and we had it all laid out. And you're getting ready to put it in the oven, had it all preheated, and the noodles, you got a layer of noodles, layer of meat, layer of cheese, noodles.
You put a kind of cheese in there?
Yeah, well, ricotta.
Okay.
We put ricotta cheese at the bottom, and then Swiss, and then provolone and mozzarella on the top. Okay, you have sausage. And
my ass looks like ricotta cheese in a plastic bag.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a Turkey Boys.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a deep cut.
Oh,
where my 90s folks at? Come on. Big old badass Bob the cattle rustler.
My favorite Jerky Boys was the guy who had the accordion that sounded like something died inside it. I'm sitting here trying to put his thing.
We still. Have you heard the one? I'm sorry. Have you heard
this accordion has something dead in it, and the guy at the music store had no idea what to do about it.
Have you heard the one where the guy calls, he wants to be a magician? He's like, I'm a very good magician. I'm very good. And then somebody dings a bell in the background, and he goes, stop that. Stop that. Sorry. We used to do that. Our kids do that. Me and Bess do that. Just randomly, somebody in the house will yell out, stop that. Stop that. We're back.
We're back. Welcome back.
What the hell were we talking about?
We're talking about Chris Michael.
Yeah.
We're making this lasagna. We have it all laid out in the pan. We're getting ready to put it in the oven. You have to cover it with aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Or unless you're a psychopath.
Or tin foil, as they call it in Tennessee.
Aluminium if you live overseas. Yeah. Or Canada. So we go into our pantry, and we ain't got no aluminium.
Go to Kroger's right next door.
Well, we've got the thing preheated, and everything's made, and I don't want to drive down, because if I go into Kroger, I'm going to get, like, other things.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And then you get to a fight because somebody's going to talk to you.
So we called Chris Michael. Okay, I called him, hey, and usually if I call, something horrible has happened because he's always coming over and helping us do things because I can't do a thing by myself. Not one single thing can I do without Chris Michael's help. Call him up and I said, do you have any aluminum foil? He says, yeah, actually I do. If you want to come over, yes. Okay. So
he was smug about it?
He was a little smug
no,
about
I've got an aluminum foil.
And here's the thing.
Get off your high horse, Chris Michael.
I go over there to borrow some aluminum foil. I need one sheet of aluminum foil to cover a casserole dish, and big enough to put the lasagna in the oven. What does he come out on the front porch holding? This like lifetime supply of aluminum foil that he bought at Costco.
Costco, yeah. I was about to say Costco.
You could barely lift the son of a bitch.
Show off.
Yeah. Like, hey, look at all the aluminum foil I
Yeah.
have. And I'm like, Chris, this isn't a contest.
Yeah.
It's just, and he's like, hey, look at all the aluminum foil I have.
Oh, yeah. Happy, yay for your aluminum foil, Chris
So
Michael.
he just, he hands it over to me. All he had to do was tear off a sheet.
No.
Just tear off a sheet. That's all I needed.
It's not flamboyant enough for him. He's a narcissist.
He had to show me how much aluminum foil he has.
It just, I'm ready to punch him
And then
again.
I go home, and then Libby's like, my God, I've never seen so much aluminum foil.
He probably heard that, didn't he? Because he's got your house bugged. He's probably over there with his...
That's coming out of the podcast. That is totally coming out of the podcast.
Please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Thank you.
So,
I don't care if anybody else likes this episode. I love this one. I know you have to make this somehow palatable for other people to enjoy. I'm having a great time. Don't chew it, kids.
No.
You make your teeth tingle.
So I pulled out a piece of aluminum, put it on the lasagna, and put it back in the oven. And then I went over, like, after he had gone to bed and just put it on his front porch because I didn't feel like dealing with him.
Yeah.
And then a couple days later, Mom asked if I was going to Costco, and I said, sure. And we go to Costco. And I went to Costco specifically to buy aluminum.
Yeah.
And now, since Chris has given me some of his, and I have a new roll, I have more aluminum foil than him.
You probably have to build an addition to your house because I got one of those
But
three packs.
He just had to show me how much he has. It's not a contest, but I win.
Inconceivable.
My wife is upset with you.
My wife.
My wife.
I'm sorry.
She's upset with you.
Why?
Because I had a couple days off, and on one day I went to this vinyl store in Mason, Ohio.
Oh.
Okay.
What's the name of it?
God, what is the name of it?
Harry's
Vinyl Store.
Harry's Vinyl Store.
And aluminum.
An aluminum signing.
I don't remember.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared for that.
I was because you told me on the phone and I forgot. I want to go.
Yeah.
But now it's all.
So I went to this vinyl store and I'm looking around. I bought some used CDs. They're all in excellent condition. I bought like 4 or 5 CDs.
What'd you get?
And I
didn't know you weren't taking questions tonight.
I bought a Patsy Cline.
Oh.
You're not going to care is the thing.
I don't care about that one, but what are the other 3?
Juice Newton.
No, you didn't.
I did. I did.
I have a juice.
Just call me Angel of the Morning. I love that song.
I think I have a Juice Newton vinyl in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great podcast
you
material.
You really have
here.
Juice Newton in your...
If I do...
It's a 45?
Let me see. I can't read that. What's that say? That's Michael Jackson.
Okay.
You keep going with the podcast.
So, yeah, I bought like 5 CDs. Eddie Money was one of them. That's a great one. Eddie Money Gracious. You have... Love's Been a Little Bit Hard on Me.
Juice Newton.
Yeah, that's on her greatest hits.
Yeah?
It's a great song.
We're going to play that in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, right over there.
Yes, we are. I'm going through the vinyls, and I found a very rare Steve Martin album.
Oh.
Yeah.
With the arrow through the...
No.
Okay.
This was... he did a movie called Pennies from Heaven.
Okay.
It was not a box office success. It was him and what's-her-face, his girlfriend at the time. And a lot of singing, a lot of dancing. Yeah, just make as much noise as you want over there. That's fine. I don't care.
It was him and Danny.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always wanted to work that in somehow in the holidays. Chevy Chase.
I'm over here trying to play this accordion. It smells like something's dead inside. It's the Pennies from Heaven radio special. It's an hour-long radio special that they recorded and to promote the movie, and at the bottom of the album it says promotional copy not for sale.
Holy Lord.
I found a very rare.
Yes, you did.
Very rare. And I pulled the album out. I don't think it's ever been played. It doesn't have a single scuff, scratch, nothing on it. And the cover for it is in pristine shape.
Okay.
I want to meet Steve Martin. I mean, I've always wanted to meet Steve Martin, but now I really want to meet him just so I can get him to sign the damn thing. And look what I found.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I think he would be impressed with
You
that.
should write him. You should send him a note. Say, hey, I have this. I'd like you to sign it.
I think I will.
Tell him he's not doing anything anyway.
God, you know what?
Tell him when Marty goes home, you'll come over and he can sign
working more than he ever has.
Eh.
He even made a comment like a year or so ago that he's really looking at the possibility of retiring. And I'm like, don't.
Yeah.
You're just as entertaining now as you ever were. if
Yeah.
More so. I mean, he's got his new banjo album with Alice and somebody. And then season 5 of Only Murders in the Building is coming out. And he and Marty keep going on tour.
I mean, I'm looking forward to retirement. I get to dive into this full time.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, Steve, if you're
Make
listening...
a whole $50 a year. It'd be great.
That money's going straight to albums, by God. But yeah, I want to get him to sign it. If anybody knows Steve Martin, if they could hook me up with him, I want to get him to sign this album.
This episode of Irritable Dad Syndrome contains adult themes and is intended for mature audiences only.
One last thing we're going to talk about, I mentioned this at the beginning of the podcast, Charmin. Okay,
Yeah.
Charmin is a major distributor of toilet paper here in the United States and possibly the world.
Bathroom tissue.
Bathroom tissue, yes. And this is borderline ridiculous. Charmin has come out with the Forever Roll, a giant roll that they say would last you a month. And I was watching something on the TV.
It must be 3 days tops.
That's my kids. Yeah, my kids would probably try to flush the whole thing. And it's a giant. It's like one of them giant big ass wheels of cheese like you see in Norway or Sweden or wherever they make cheese. I don't know. I didn't study geography in school. The top of the... Thank you. Excuse me.
It was involuntary.
The beginning of the commercial says, tired of constantly changing the roll? Look, here's the thing. If you're changing the toilet paper roll so much that it's exhausting, you need to see your doctor.
Yeah.
Okay? Go to your proctologist. Go to an ass doctor.
I mean, I'm the guy with every wipe. I go... Check it. Wipe. Check it.
You know... Okay.
I have to have at least 2 clean wipes in a row before I'm done.
Okay, this is where it gets disgusting. You don't wipe and then fold it and wipe again?
Only if that's the last roll. And I'm about to.
I can't believe you don't fold it. You gotta fold it.
I get the big wad, like I'm wiping my ass with a pillow.
That's why your plumbing is going to explode.
Nope, I flush almost every wipe.
Anyway, Charmin, where's the benefit? And I can't even imagine how much a Forever roll of toilet paper costs. It probably costs as much as a 12-pack or a 24-pack or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, if you're so lazy that you can't change a roll of toilet paper, there's something seriously wrong with you.
If I go into someone's bathroom and they have a Forever roll in there, I'm leaving and I'm cutting them out of the contacts. I'm never going to their house again.
I know. And they've got this special offer where if you order now, you can get for free a giant toilet paper stand to hold this big ass roll of toilet paper.
Okay, I might get one now. It's the toilet paper index of the apocalypse, and I'll explain that.
Mike Chisholm missed out. Next week's episode is going to suck.
I mean,
hard.
we're just gonna sit around and talk about cards and nuns. I may get a Forever roll. It is a portent of things to come.
A portent?
A portent.
What does that mean?
Look it up. The society is about to collapse. If we're at the point where it's a really cool thing to have a big ass roll of toilet paper, that is not good.
A Charmin Forever roll is $34.99 at Target. It's ridiculous.
I think I can get one of those. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get one, and I'm going to review it on the podcast live.
That's the big ass stand that you need. to hold it.
Yeah.
You had to have a separate bathroom.
Yeah, we might have to put that in our garage. We can reach across the...
I just don't see where the benefit is. Like, how hard is it to change out the toilet paper? It's not hard.
Yeah, we have one of those things that holds like 4 rolls at once.
Yes, we do too.
That's awesome.
Yes. One of my jobs at the house is to walk around periodically and put toilet paper in all 3 of our bathrooms. Funny story is I will put toilet paper in our downstairs hall bathroom and then in our bathroom, and we have a downstairs bedroom, and then I'll throw a couple rolls up to the top of the steps, and then occasionally a couple of days later I like to walk up and see if the toilet paper is still in the hallway, which most of the time it is.
I mean, one of the moments you feel like
problem.
you've really made it in society is when you've emptied a roll, you chuck it, and you take the one and you load it, and you start a new one. There's an empowering, like, I am ruling my universe right now.
Yeah.
My ass is going to be clean.
By God. Oh, Mike Chisholm, you missed out on this episode. We're going to talk to Mike next week. That's the plan. And, hey, listen, we're going to go. So we want you to go to IrritableDadSyndrome.com. Check out Best of Volume 5, Volume 4, Volume 3, Volume 2, Volume 1. If you're new to the podcast, if you've been with us this whole time, thank you so much for your... Thank you.
Grazie.
Thank you for your friendship and for listening to us. And we hope to see you next week on Irritable Dad Syndrome.
Irritable Dad Syndrome is a Mike Odell, Darin Cox production.
It's the glory of editing. It's beautiful.
Yep.
I wait for no man.
Question.
I wait for no man. I want to know why Canadians call grills barbecues. Went nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere. We've got a half hour already in. We've probably got 10 minutes of good material. This is why I don't do open mics.
And then of course there's somebody going to sit next to us that says that they don't play as well as Neil did. But anyway, suck it, Chris Michael.
Mm-hmm.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.